Well, hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel for a little update on my training log, I guess we'll say. So I did not publish a training log video last week. It's kind of a little bit of a rough week, if I'm honest with you guys, but I did end up getting about 35 and a half miles, 7,300 feet of elevation gain, which a lot of that was on the treadmill. Okay week, but definitely had some struggles here and there, if I'm honest, with the groin and just my mind, mental a little bit, being injured, not being able to do what I love to the extent that I want to do it and need to train for is a challenge. But I did end last week on Sunday, went for a great hike with my youngest daughter, Katrin. She's 5 years old. We went to Garden of the Gods, had a fun time hiking in the Hoka Skyline Float X shoes, which was great. And yeah, overall, just a beautiful day. Well, let's jump into this week for a little high-level overview of some training. So Monday, I did go out for the first run in the Craft Explore here. That's these shoes right here, as you see. And yeah, they were interesting. This Vittoria gravel-inspired outsole was very interesting. It makes a loud noise when running. I don't know, it sounds like a tire of a car or a gravel bike when it's brand new and it goes over the asphalt or the concrete. It has that kind of sound to it, but they felt good, very good. So I'll continue testing those and get you guys a review shortly, hopefully. But it was a 5-mile run, 8:45 pace, very easy, and just, yeah, enjoying the day. Well, Tuesday, March 12th, I hopped on the treadmill for about an hour for some Netflix and mill, as I like to call it. And I got about 5.65 miles, 2,000 feet of elevation gain wearing the Hoka Mach 6. Full review coming out on those very, very soon, possibly tomorrow, but very soon, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, good day on the mill. Wednesday, March 12th, I decided to take a day off. I didn't have time to run. It was a very, very busy day, what with just work and everything else. But that night, my wife and I actually drove up to Denver to go see the Cirque du Soleil Crystal show performance, which I really honestly had no idea was an ice show, but it was. And it was really good. We enjoyed it a lot. But it was a Snowmageddon type event. They were calling for a large, big winter storm. Some areas of Colorado, 4 feet of snow. It was going to be ridiculous, but it wasn't supposed to start until like 9:30 at night. And sure enough, we got out of Ball Arena in Denver and it was starting to snow, wet, big flakes. And that was about 9:30 at night. So we drove back.
Colorado. Of course we're going to drive through a snowstorm.
We did make it home safely, but it was very sketchy. I will just say that. And had we not had the kids at home with a sitter, I would have gotten a hotel and stayed in Denver because it was very, very sketchy. We'll just say that. Well, Thursday, March 14th, again, hopped on the treadmill for some power hiking. I was going to do some running, but unfortunately, I was doing my warm-up power hike and then went to start doing a little easy run, only about like a 850 something pace on the treadmill. I was feeling some really sharp pains in my groin area, so I just cut it out and just hiked the rest of the time. I hiked a lot of this hike. So it was 4.4 miles, a little over 3,000 feet of elevation gain on the treadmill. Glad to be able to power hike, but yeah, this week was rough too. I'm not gonna lie, everybody. It's just been going through some mental battles as far as, my injury and not being able to do what I want. So yeah. Trying to hang in there. I'm being honest with you guys. I know I want you guys to realize and know that I go through the same struggles. I'm not immune to it. Injury, it sucks when you can't do what you love to do. Well, Friday, March 15th, again was supposed to go for a run, but I ended up taking the day off essentially from running, or I did go to the gym for a workout later that afternoon, that evening. I got about an hour in there doing some strength training, good day, but earlier I took my lunch break and I went over to the park with the kids. They were doing some sledding with that snow. We got about a foot at our house. It was a lot of snow. And so yeah, the kids had a blast. It was fun. Well, Saturday, March 16th had called for about a 3-hour long run, and my wife had about, I think, an hour and a half on her schedule. So we were gonna go for a run, but we had always wanted to do some snowshoeing, and with the late season Snowmageddon snowstorm that dumped tons of snow in places, we decided to try snowshoeing. So we actually went to Shields, which is a big store here, if you're not familiar, and we bought some snowshoes. And we decided to go test it out.
I found that I think like instead of picking up your foot like so much, just kind of let the heel. It doesn't seem to hit me in the shin as much. I don't know. I'm just kind of picking up from the heel and not doing anything with my toes, and it just it's kind of a little bit still. So we're on Lower Gold Camp Road, headed up towards that one parking lot way up at the top on snowshoes. We figured we got the Snowmageddon snowstorm of 2024. Let's see, that was Wednesday night, Thursday morning, and then it snowed all day Thursday. Did it snow yesterday too? Yeah, it snowed yesterday, Friday, till about like 1 o'clock. Beautiful, look at that. But so we got, at our house, we got about a foot of snow. Up here where we are, there's probably, I don't know, 18 inches right now. And I saw videos on the incline of knee, waist deep snow up at the top. Some people actually skied down the incline, which is crazy. But yeah, we figured we'd get some snowshoes, do some cross training. Kind of hurts me to run right now, so this is good. I can do this so far, not having any pain. And it's fun. Now here's my wife doing Colorado things. So I think I was wrong earlier when I said about 18 inches of snow. I'd say there's easily over 2 feet. Probably 2 feet to 30 inches, I would say. It's a lot of snow. What?
53 minutes per mile.
Yep. Well, we went up an hour and turned around now. Gonna head back. Definitely be quicker going back. Now we have our tracks to follow in.
Yeah, but if you stepped out of tracks by accident, it's really just...
Yeah. It's definitely a good workout. For sure. And this is great cross training. We both had long runs scheduled today, but opted for this. Glad we did. Successful first snowshoe attempt, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
It's fun. Back here, back at the gate. Now we need to, I don't know what you say, take these off, dismount. Yeah, it's fun.
And it was a lot of fun. It was more of a workout than we were both anticipating, honestly. I hit my shins a ton. I got to work on perfecting that technique. I guess next season probably, unless we get some more snow or I get the opportunity to go up and do that some more. But we were only out for about 2 hours. 2.3 miles. It was slow going for sure. I was really kind of surprised at how much, even with the snowshoe, our foot still sunk into the snow. It was probably a good, 12 inches, 10 to 12 inches is what it sunk in, but it wasn't like post-holing where you're digging your foot out. It was much easier in that regard. And the snow was probably a little bit lighter, so not perfect for snowshoeing conditions, I'm told. But it was fun. We had a blast doing it together out there, and we went and had some lunch afterwards, and it was great to get out and do something. Hopefully next year, maybe we'll get the kids involved and see if a couple of the older ones want to go out and do some snowshoeing too. Well, today is Sunday, the 17th, St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day out there, everybody. I built this overhead rig. You cannot see it, but I think you've seen it in this video once so far. But I wanted to get an overhead rig so that when I'm doing some reviews, I can easily show some top-down footage of products. It's a little bit easier than doing a separate unboxing filming, which takes time. So I built this DIY, found a cool YouTube video online, and so far, it's working out pretty good. But another very cool news, I did get a very large package from AG1 today. As you see here, this is the just their sample packets, but I did get, you know, the full kit, everything involved. They sent everything for me and my wife. Really excited to test those products, give you guys an honest review here in a little bit. But first, you know, blind taste test, or not blind, but actual taste test, I was really impressed. I just gotta say that up front. It tasted way better than any other similar type product I have tried. And I've tried quite a few of them over the years. I've never been a fan. This one actually, I'm not even just saying this because they sent me the product, it tasted pretty darn good. Well, anyway, this week I didn't do a lot of running. Did about 15 miles, a little over 5,000 feet of elevation gain. I did also have the 2 hours on feet snowshoeing, which was a great workout. Enjoyed that a lot. And then I did go to the gym for only about an hour this week. So overall, you know, whatever, it's okay. But the good news is I did finally get an MRI scheduled. So I have that coming up this Wednesday morning. So hopefully by the end of this week, I will have some information and know what's going on inside of my left groin area. I don't know, we'll find out. I've also got a physical therapy appointment scheduled in April. We'll see if that turns into a post-op thing or if it's just a, I don't know. So stay tuned, I'll keep you guys updated. Try my best to do what I can and not get frustrated. But a big unfortunate thing was my treadmill crapped out on me. It's no longer working. So I have an older NordicTrack X11i treadmill, which has been fantastic. I've had it since probably 2018 and it's been great. I've gotten lots and lots of miles. My wife uses it. My daughter has used it a good bit lately. And unfortunately, the console display on it is broken. It won't get past like the iFit thing. I can't reset it. And the console is no longer made and it's not available to get anywhere. So basically I have a massive paperweight in my basement that I've got to pay somebody to get out because it weighs like 350 pounds. It's crazy. So I'm looking for a treadmill. So if you have recommendations for a treadmill, I'm looking at one from Horizon and also Sol or Soleil, however it's pronounced. But I'm having trouble finding a treadmill that displays elevation gain. A lot of them show you the incline percentage, but I want elevation gain. I want to know what it's calculated automatically without having to do the math myself. So anyway, if you have some recommendations, put them below. I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on treadmills. I need to get another one. Even if I can't use it for a while, my wife and my daughter want to use it. So yeah, let me know. Well, there we have it. I hope you guys had a good week, a good, safe St. Patrick's Day. Stay tuned. I will have that Mach 6 review out very shortly, hopefully. Really enjoying those shoes, by the way, spoiler alert. But yeah, stay tuned for that. And then the full review of the Salomon Genesis as well should be out soon also. So thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.